Stadium in Columbia, Missouri. Saturday afternoon's the perfect setting for a game like this. It's the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets and the Missouri Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Hey guys, checking in with Georgia Tech's head coach before the game. This is going to be a huge challenge to get this upset on the road. Not only is this one of the best quality opponents they have faced so far, it is a quality crowd. You can hear from the noise. This crowd is ready to get after it. A very hostile environment. You will see how they handle it, and I will keep you posted how it's going down here on the field. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. The Yellow Jackets ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll start this drive on the ground with Hardy. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
And it really doesn't matter who plays quarterback in this offense, because Ahmad Hardy is option 1, 2, and 3. And you saw him a year ago, man. Not only does he have that home run speed to make big plays, but he also runs that stretch play so nice and breaks tackles and uses his physicality. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like that in the backfield.
Yeah, and you mentioned the breaking tackles. That was really the thing. His contact balance and his ability to somehow stay on his feet on those outside zone plays were huge for Missouri's offense a year ago, and they're going to be looking to do that again. You better pack a lunch on defense every single time you're playing this guy. No question, we're expecting big things from him this season.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Here's Simmons to throw. They're working that left side. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. So Missouri will have to punt it away. Is that crazy or genius? Oh, no guts, no glory, man. Here he comes. They'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line. using his legs. It's Hosley. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. To the air, it's Mendoza. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
Running inside, it's Hosley. Finding some room. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running a football, you still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Might as well stick with him. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
And the Yellow Jackets come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
The Yellow Jackets are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. Caught in the backfield, it's Alexander. And they're able to get him on the ground.
Wow, you saw the speed of the defense there. They're trying to spit this football out to the running back on the perimeter. And how about the defense able to get to him quickly to bring him down for no gain?
And after that last one, perhaps the emphasis should be on forward pass on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hosley. Inside the 40. Smashes ahead. Maybe a crease. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. And after that play, there is a Tiger who has yet to get up. That is their freshman defensive back who's down on the play, and Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his condition. And the Yellow Jackets back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. This time he wants to throw. Moving away from pressure. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. On the ground with the counter. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. So as they take a look at the injured player, we will take a timeout. Third and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Apparently not tempted to kick the 45-yard field goal. They'll go for it on 4th and short. Trying to keep the drive alive. Can't get him to the ground. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. In the red area, it's Hosley. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
Everybody loves those trick plays, man, those misdirections, but the problem is when you stay home and you play the play really disciplined and sound like this defense does, you knock it dead, and a lot of times for a loss, and put the offense in a bind.
This drive was clicking along, but now it's 2nd and 14. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. He's got his man. He is stopped well short of the first down marker at the 15, and let's see what they do on 4th. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. He slides that just inside the right upright. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Tigers send out the offense to go to work. They're looking for any type of offense to try to get this thing going, down 3-0. Here's Hardy to begin the drive. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Simmons throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. Right on the money. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Throwing Simmons. Trying to beat the D deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Takes it the other way. Made a defender miss. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover one, man coverage. And did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage. You jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process. And that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT.
The run inside. It's Hosley. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Just feeds the running back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Back to throw. It's Mendoza. Takes the easy completion. Turning it on. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
Now on the counter. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
The Yellow Jackets will snap it on 1st and 10. Running the red zone. It's Hosley. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The play action fake. Starting to feel a little pressure. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. Snags it, and he will score! Touchdown, Georgia Tech! That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And he tagged on the extra point. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run him. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
Here's Simmons to throw. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Lined up in the gun. Here's Simmons. Pass rush. Gets there. Gets home. Gets him down at the 23. Timeout taken by the Yellow Jackets. That'll be their first. Gives them a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. Running inside, it's Hosley. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, he did everything he could to try to avoid all those defenders, but at the end, it's still a negative play. Tackle for loss.
One defender, then the next one. The blitzing guy got a shot at him. Everybody had a shot. It took a while to get him down.
Yeah, great effort by that defense, not quitting on the play.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Here's a heat. And down he goes. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
And how about the strong safety on that blitz? Great job timing it and also getting to the quarterback. Sometimes you're going to have to negotiate around tight ends and running backs, and that strong safety, he just beelined into the backfield.
First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Simmons takes his shot, working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. Got the big tight end on the corner route. Gets away from one. He's got space. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. The Tigers will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Trying to bull his way in. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Simmons to the air again. Touchdown, Tigers. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
It took them some time, but finally here at the end of the first half, they were finally able to get it right and score a touchdown. You know, I think oftentimes as an offensive coordinator, you've scripted your first 10 plays, things aren't working. You're looking for formations, you're looking for schemes you can run to finally break through, and that last drive might be what this offense needs to finally turn the corner. We'll see in the second half.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. And he's going to bring this one out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hosley. And he's taken down after a short gain, and that'll do it for us here in the first half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Conley.
Fellas, welcome into our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the number 6 team, the Texas Longhorns. And it's the Buckeyes getting a banner day from their stars on the road. To pick up victories away from home, that's the mark of a focused team. This will push them to 2-0 on the season.
So the Yellow Jacket offense comes out to get this drive underway. They haven't really been able to line up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically.
Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Touchdown, Missouri! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And that is a critical error by the quarterback at a critical juncture of the game, right, David? This thing's already close, and it's the smallest mistake that could make the difference. That pick 6 certainly hurts his team, but there's a lot of football left, a lot of time left. You've got to be resilient as a quarterback. You have to be able to turn the page and get back out and attack with confidence.
You made a mistake. Yeah, exactly right. You got to flush this. We got to move on. Obviously, the crowd goes nuts. The fans are all into it. The other side's energized. Now you got to go get your head together. Go watch the clip, see what happened. What did I do wrong? You got to get out there and go fix it because you still got a chance to win this ball game.
The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Right back to the well. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
To the air, it's Mendoza. Under fire. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, you're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on 3rd down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. So the pop pass is busted up in the backfield for a loss. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Backed up now, here's second and long. Quickly complete. At the 20, he's got space. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Tigers. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Yes, that's one way to ensure there's no return as the kickoff goes out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Find some fresh air. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
Nice play offensively. You go with the toss to the left, and how about the blocking downfield by the wide receiver on that play? If you're going to run to the perimeter, you got to have guys doing work downfield for you, and they had it on that one.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Running to Green. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
Listen, his team's obviously down in this game, but it's not his fault. I mean, this guy showed up to play. He's been churning out big play after big play. Already over 100 yards rushing in this game. He's carrying his weight. He needs his buddies around him now to pick up the slack a little bit and help get this team back in the game.
Bringing the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
How about the aggressive play calling? Love aggressiveness, bringing the free safety down, blitzing him. You could tell completely disrupted the offense. They didn't know how to handle it. Free safety chases the QB, gets him on the ground.
Back to throw, it's Mendoza. He's got him in the flat. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage.
Defenses understand I got to take away my throwing lanes and then react to that running back. What does the QB do? Checks the ball down, thinks his running back can make the play in space. The defense says absolutely not. Breaks on the football, gets him down on the ground, forcing the 4th down.
At the end of that play, whistle's blowing as they check on an injured Tiger. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Hold it, finds his man on the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Fires left. It's complete. There he goes. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air, it's Simmons. Under fire. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
That is just great total defense on that play. First off, you get pressure, you get to hit the quarterback. But two, you've got the intended target double covered. There was no way the offense was coming up with a completion on that play.
So now it's 2nd and long. Simmons on play action. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Upstairs, he's got it. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
Now, how about the communication by the big fellas up front? Picking up that blitz, QB wasn't even close to being touched. That was as pristine a pocket as you will see.
And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical, they're too fast, and they force a negative play.
Off the play fake. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Takes a hit as he fires. Ball is incomplete, but I believe this is going to be a penalty on the defense. Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nabbed them for the defensive holding penalty. On 1st and goal, Missouri will try to strike Pater. Austin Simmons wants to fire again. Got his man on the outside. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers!
And this offense has really responded after last week. Last week, man, the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road and win. Come back home, you feel confident, you're in your routine, have answered the bell, took charge of this game late, and looking to go 1-0 this week.
And the extra point sails through for a 28-10 lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Tight end now in motion. Gonna run it. It's Hosley. Sweet cut there. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They go right back to it. Maybe some room here. Oh, he got loose. He's at the 40. The 20. The 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets!
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. And he's not going to take the touchback. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. come the Missouri Tigers, the offense ready to go to work. So that last touchdown made it a two-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's Simmons to throw. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
The Tigers right after the huge play through the air back to the line. Back to pass, it's Simmons. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. Looking for more room. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Oh, they could not have come up with a bigger play at a more opportune time. The defense getting the interception and taking it back to the house right at a point in the game when it looked like the offense was maybe going to pad their lead and seal this one. All of a sudden, this game has gotten really interesting.
Out of the gun, looking to throw. He's got it. Two-point conversion is good, and now they're within a field goal here in the 4th. Looks like he's going to bring it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Final few minutes of this game. Two teams looking for their first win. One's going to get momentum. One will have to stop the season from spiraling. Hardy again. He's got enough for a Missouri first down.
And that hurts on defense, giving up the first on the ground like that. We're in a one-possession game. You've got all 3 timeouts. I think you got to start burning them here to save some clock.
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Simmons, right down the middle. Complete downfield.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
And the Tigers are flying down the field. They'll give it to Hardy. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And with a lead like they have here in the fourth quarter, no question this offense is going to continue trying to pound the rock. They're going to run the football and try to ice this game.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. Throwing Simmons. Working that left side now. A mere 4 seconds after the clock stopped for the 2-minute timeout, the defense gets it stopped again, trying to get the ball back. This 3rd down play might be the last chance for this defense to stay in the game. Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. Looking long. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. The run inside. It's Hosley. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And that 2-minute drill, man, you're searching for those 1st downs. You got to find, sometimes it's a run, sometimes it's a screen, whatever it is, they choose to run the football here. Still time, but we're still in that hurry-up situation.
Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Unloads to the wideout. Finds space on the right.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find completions, no doubt. It's going to be the same.
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack.
Nice job by this defense getting to the QB and getting him.
Lost one deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Working that left side. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
And they really haven't put the ball in his hands and said, go win the game. Like, it's kind of been balanced, but...
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start. Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. Back to pass, it's Mendoza. Here comes the heat. And it's a sack.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up on tempo. They're ready to do it again.
After that sack, they're in a different zip code now. 2nd and long working here. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. On target to the left. And he's chased out of bounds, but not before he gets the first down, stops the clock, and has them on the move trying to get the late score. Everybody wants the big play in this situation, Jesse, but he was smart. Catch, first down, out of bounds.
Yeah, and you just got to know where you are on the field, right, Reese? Great awareness by the receiver, making the catch, getting out of bounds as fast as possible.
So now the opportunity to take the lead with a first and goal here. Going to the run, it's Hosley. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
And what a job by the offense, coming up with a huge play when they absolutely had to have it the most. There are virtually seconds left on the clock right now. Big-time players making big plays in big games to close this thing out.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here's Simmons to throw. He wants a big play here late. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's second down.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
The ball hits the ground, and this thing is over. An absolutely heartbreaking